Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Team Effort Network weekly Thursday opportunity meeting, you guys. As always, I'm so excited to present this information. My name is Nikisha Vaughn. I'm going to be your host today. I'm going to tell you all about these amazing products that we have and this wonderful, wonderful compensation plan that I am so excited to share with you guys. So some of you guys might be new on the line. Okay, sure. Some of you guys might be new on the line, so I'll just go ahead and introduce myself. Me and my husband, we have been in business for a long time, and it's just been regular traditional business, and we took a hit when the economy went down, so I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. And then we kind of came about network marketing, and we found that network marketing is just one of the most amazing industries that we've ever heard of. How else do you get to leverage your time and earn residual income for the rest of your life? And what we're going to be talking about today is a 10-year-old company that is in pre-launch, ladies and gentlemen, and we're launching with a product that you probably have never heard of, which are these amazing spray vitamins. So you guys can see we just had the new shipment of they've just been revamped with a better taste, a better branding, a stealthier tube, and they've just gotten relaunched. So it's so exciting what we're going to talk about today. So I'm going to go ahead and move this down. You guys can go ahead and chat. I'm probably not going to answer to the end, so if you guys have any questions for me, let me know, and we'll talk about them at the end. And I'm going to record this, otherwise Terry will be upset with me. So welcome, you guys. You guys are going to be joining the high-tech nutrition revolution. Why? Because spray vitamins are just better than pills. First of all, you don't have to swallow pills. I don't know if you're like me, but I can probably only swallow about 2 pills. After that, I'm done. And I don't care how important it is to my body. I just probably won't take it if you want me to swallow a pill. But these spray vitamins are super easy. They're very convenient. You put them inside your purse. You put them in your pocket, and you can carry them around with you all day. And the best thing about them is they've got ingredients that your body needs. So this one right here is our D Power, which is vitamin D. If you don't get anything else from this whole presentation, make sure you Google vitamin D and look at all the benefits of it. Vitamin D controls the life and death cycles of your cells, so the American Cancer Society has started recommending vitamin D as a treatment to try and shrink the tumor, because if your cells aren't dying, they become cancerous and continue to multiply. There's like a whole list of things that are associated with vitamin D deficiency: autism, cancers, breast cancer, all sorts of cancers, urinary tract cancer, in your uterus cancer. They also have AIDS, diabetes. Diabetes is huge. Autism, Alzheimer's. It's just a whole host of information. And the great thing about it is now you have it in this spray. Ready? Oh yeah, I like it. It kind of tastes like pineapple and mango. It's really good. And all you have to do is just spray it into your mouth. And these are essential vitamins that you need. Another one they have is the B12. This one right here is our B Boost. Oops, sorry. Now that goes this way. And that one's got the B3, B12, B6, all sorts of Bs. And the great thing about it is the B12, which you guys are probably most familiar with, is the methylcobalamin, which means it's bioavailable in your body. So this is great. It's not this generic kind. It's not the synthetic blend. It's actually the one that's really good for your body. And again, all you got to do is spray it in your mouth twice a day, 4 sprays twice a day, and you're good to go, and you have your vitamin B12. And a lot of people don't know this, especially if you're a vegetarian. If you're a vegetarian, B12 comes from meat products, so you're not getting any B12, so you almost have to supplement. And this is really good to help increase the healthy red blood cells. It's helped with cognitive disorders, if you're having a hard time remembering things. Also the numbness and tingling in your fingers, so important. And then here's one of my favorites. This is what's going to be revolutionizing the world when people learn about it, because we're just in pre-launch. This is the Slim by 10, and this has Garcinia cambogiana. It's got African, hold on, these are new ingredients for me. It's got the green coffee extract, and it's got one called African mango. And if you Google all those, you'll see that they work really well for an appetite suppressant, help to speed up your metabolism, and it's great. And all you got to do, tastes like blueberries. This one's really good too. Spray it in your mouth, and there you go. I've been taking this for the last couple of days, and I noticed that when I take it, before I eat, I'm not as hungry. I don't eat as much. And I'm not hungry like, you know how sometimes it's time to eat and you get really, really starving? I'm not starving by the time I eat, and I eat less. And I think it's because I've been using the sprays. Otherwise, I'd be eating tons of stuff. And we have the Super T.E.N spray. This has got all your antioxidants in it. Isn't that great? A lot of people are taking their antioxidants in a juice. Well, you got to take it before you leave. What happens if you forget? Now you don't have to worry about it because you can just stick it in your purse and you're ready to go. And this one's, I like this one taste too. It tastes like lemon. I like that. I didn't spray the B12 because sometimes that'll keep me up too late at night. So I want to make sure that this is really great. Can you guys see me? I hope I'm seeing some people saying they can't see me or hear me. You guys are okay? Okay, I'm going to keep on going then. Let me know if you guys are still having problems later on. So one of the things that I really love is that this company is a family-owned business. If you guys are not a part of this business, you haven't heard of Mel and Amy. They are distributors. They've been in the direct selling industry for over 24 years now. They started off when they were kids, like 21 and 19. They started making lots and lots of money in network marketing. They're probably the top 1% earners in the direct selling business. And then 10 years ago, they started Team Effort International because they really wanted to make a company that was going to be viable for the distributors, because they're distributors at heart, and they wanted to make sure that they were feeding out people out in the field, because they know how important these type of industries are and how they're changing people's lives every single day. And so I'm so excited to be working with them. And the software that we're using right now is the My Video Talk software, which is also a part of the suite. But today we're going to be talking about T.E.N, which is Team Effort Network. And they're both interchangeable. But the great thing about T.E.N is that this is really the opportunity of a lifetime. Why? Because we're in pre-launch. That's the most important thing. We are in pre-launch right now, guys. And we're not in pre-launch with some sketchy company with some owners that you don't know. No, we're in pre-launch with a 10-year-old company. In fact, I think we just hit 11 years this year. And so you are at the right place at the right time. We have state-of-the-art software with our My Video Talk, which is what we're using right now, one of the tools that we're using right now. And then you have the spray technology, which is going to be huge. Can you imagine when you're talking to someone? They say that the average Americans, like 70% of Americans, are overweight. Imagine if you say, here's a spray that's going to help you control your appetite and increase your metabolism. That's going to be huge. So you are at the right place at the right time. And the great thing about it is right now, I know that the owner, Mel, he's out in Dubai, and he's going to be over in the Philippines. And we're going to be launching those companies because Team Effort International is already in 40 companies. And you get to start at the ground floor. They started in the USA, and they're going to be going over to see Richard in the UK soon. So it's super, super exciting, you guys. But what I get really, really passionate about, because, you know, I'm a business major, we've been in business a really long time, is the compensation plan. So I love the products. I think that they're great and they work, and they've been making a difference in my family's life. I mean, my son actually asked to take his D3. Can you believe that? A kid asking to take their vitamins. They love it. They just spray it in their mouths. They're good to go. In fact, something really interesting before we go into the compensation plan is my daughter was feeling like kind of sick yesterday, I think because the weather changed. I mean, for most of you guys, it's not a big deal, but like it dropped 20 degrees down here, which is huge, and she wasn't feeling well. So we doubled up on her D3, and this morning she woke up, went to school, and she was absolutely fine. So this is a really, really great product. But what I get really, really passionate about is when we're talking about the money, okay? That's what I think is really important, and that's what I think people are missing in their life. I see so many people nowadays where they're just surviving. They're living paycheck to paycheck. They don't know, you know, when they're going to, what happens if they get furloughed from the government? Now, what are they going to do? You know, and it's really sad to see people not be able to take control of their life, not be able to have financial freedom. And so I love talking about this. And the best thing about this product is the opportunity of retail sales. This spray, I believe, right now it's retailing at $25. It might go up to $35, but all the other sprays are $25. That's the retail cost, and your cost is going to be between $12 and $15. So you can make up to $10 per tube. That's huge, because a lot of times you'll see in these direct selling companies that the markup is really, really low. I mean, you don't have a very high markup, so you don't make very much money if you sell it. Plus, the retail cost is so high, it's really hard to convince people or, you know, explain to people why they should buy it at the retail price. So this is something that you can actually sell as a retail product. Imagine if you own a store right now, you're already a business owner, and you just add this to the front, slim by 10. That's going to be huge for people, okay? And there's 10 different ways of getting paid, and we're going to go through all 10 of them. Sometimes I get super excited if you guys have been on the presentation with me before, and so sometimes I forget and I don't go through all the numbers, but don't worry about it. It's all in there. I made the slides so that I don't forget. Okay, so let's talk about how you get paid. So let's say that you want to go beyond just doing a retail opportunity. Great. What you can do is build a team. And in traditional, a lot of multi-level network marketing companies, you got to build more legs, right? You got to build out wide. You got to have these two people, then these two people, then these two people, and keep on going out. And Team Effort Network, we have a binary system. And the great thing and why Team Effort Network is such an appropriate title is because let's say that you have more than two people and you want to put that third person. Well, you don't build another leg for that third person. You actually put that third person in your existing leg. So that means that the two people on top or above them are actually getting benefited from people that you work and bring in, which is why it's so great to have a team effort. So this is part of the ways that you get paid. These are fast start bonuses. So when you build a team and you get a left leg and a right leg, you're going to get $50 for each one of those. Then you're going to help those two people. Then you're going to help those two people get their next two people, which means that you're going to get $25 for each one of them. That makes you an executive, and then you're going to get another $100. So did you see that, guys? By helping getting two and helping them to get two, you are now going to become an executive, and you just made a total of $300. That's so powerful. Hold on a second.
You got people trying to get in and they can't get in. So you need to send email or something.
I'm sorry, hold on. They're saying some people can't get in.
Georgia says she can't get in. She's trying to get in. It won't go through.
Okay, well, you have to handle that.
I don't know how to do it.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry. There's some people who can't get in, and my husband, I'm saying, got to just take care of that for me. I got people here who are listening. Okay, so anyways, we were talking about if you get two and help them to get two, you become an executive, and you've already made $300. That is just the beginning of you making money in this amazing opportunity. I'm telling you guys, I've looked at a lot of different compensation plans. I've seen other network marketing company plans, and I can tell you this, just for you getting two, helping them to get two, not only have you made that $300, but you've also got a free mini iPad. When you become an executive, you can get a free mini iPad. I've got mine. It's not here because my kids took it. They always take it. But you get a free mini iPad. What other company is doing that? And we haven't even really dived into all the different ways that you get paid. So let's go on to the next one. The next one is about cycles. Now, I don't want you to get too confused because cycles can be a little bit confusing. But here, let me break it down for you. What you're going to do is when you have people and they enroll in the organization, when 4 people enroll on one side, left side or right side, and 2 people join on the other side, left side or right side, doesn't matter, switch back and forth, the company is going to pay you $100 plus a 50% match. So you'll get $150 every time 2 people join on one side and 4 people are on the other. And the great thing about it is that these don't have to be people that you personally enrolled. This is talking about that same tree that we saw, you getting 2, helping them to get 2, and them to get 2, and them to get 2, and keep multiplying and duplicating all the way down. You're going to get paid $150 cycle on every 4-2 that join your organization. Isn't that exciting? All the way up to $35,000 a week. Now, like I said, this company's been around for 10 years, so they know where they can max out the compensation plan, make sure that you're getting the most, but that we don't bankrupt the company, because what's the point of you getting paid a lot of money if the company's not going to be there in 5 years or 10 years or 11 years like we have? So you'll get up to $35,000 a week. Let that sink in, because there's people who don't make $35,000 a year. And now what I'm talking about is not even all the other ways of getting paid, but just this particular cycle bonus can be up to $35,000 a week. That's huge, you guys. And it doesn't even stop there. So let's go on to the next one. The next one is, bam, you made $1,000. Now, how did you do that? It's because, hi, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Is anybody still here? Hi, yeah, I'm so sorry. Something happened with my internet and it just died out. Okay, great. I'm glad you guys waited for me. Okay, so I'm back. Let me go back to where I was. I apologize about that. I'm so sorry. We're having some technical difficulties. So what I was talking about the last time was before we got to the $1,000, I want you guys to look at this chart that we have right here. Perfect. Thank you guys. I was at the $1,000. So if you create an executive on the left side and an executive on the right side, that's how you can earn the additional $1,000. And that $1,000 is in addition to the fast start bonuses that we were talking about. It's in addition to all of the cycle bonuses that you get. This is a one-time visionary bonus. And I remember I got this when we first started. It was called Founders Bonus at that time because we were so new. And we're still in pre-launch, but that was, I think, even before pre-launch. Welcome back, Richard. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry we were having technical difficulties. Thank you guys for joining us again. We were at the $1,000. So that's an additional $1,000 when you help two people get two people. Because the great thing about this company is that you're not going to do it alone. We had a great call this morning with Kevin Vaughn, One Star. And one of the things that he kept emphasizing to us is that you don't do this alone. You work with the team because, like I said, you only got the two people on the top, and then after that, everybody's got to go under the bottom from everybody. So that's what makes this such a huge opportunity, is you're going to be bringing in people from all over once we start launching into all these different countries. It's so exciting. So then one of the other things that we have, and this is one of the things as a business owner that I absolutely love, which is your residual income. So how do you guys earn residual income? Well, the best way is you're going to get on an auto ship. Now, why are you going to get on an auto ship? Everyone asks me that. Why do you get on an auto ship? Okay, so you're going to get on an auto ship because, one, you're going to use these products. So maybe you want to lose weight, okay? Or maybe you need some more energy and you're going to be taking the B Boost. Or maybe you need what everybody needs, which just dropped on the floor, which is the D3. Everybody needs D3. They said that if you have enough D3 in your system, you are 52% less likely to die of any disease. They've seen a significant increase. You guys can go on the Vitamin D Council. You can, if the information is out there, they've seen a significant increase in diseases as you decrease your D3 levels. So if you want to bring your D3 levels up, and we've already had amazing testimonies of people bringing their D3 levels up from 9 all the way up to 50, which is where you need to be in the normal category, you're going to need the D3. So you're going to get on the auto ship order. And when you do that, you're going to get either a point for everyone in your auto ship order and your organization who has 4 sprays, or you're going to get 2 points for people who get 10 sprays. Now, what's the difference between getting 4 sprays and 10 sprays? Well, first of all, if you get 10 sprays every single month, you are actually getting 2 sprays for free. So you can see $60 for 4 or 10 for 120. So you're actually getting 2 sprays for free. Plus, it decreases the amount of work that you have to do because now instead of getting 1 point, you get 2 points. So you're probably asking me, what is the significance of points? So remember how we were talking about cycles? Okay, so on the back end, your cycle is now 6 on one side, 6 points on one side, and 3 points on the other. And when you do that, you're going to earn $25. But the great thing about this is that that happens every single month that people order. That even happens on people who might not even want to build the business, but maybe they just want to get the sprays every single month because they see the benefit of it and they really want to lose weight or increase their energy. So you're going to be getting a point for everyone who has 4 sprays or 2 points for everyone who has 10 sprays. And what that looks like is, let's say that everyone on the left side of your organization, they get the 2 sprays, and everyone on the right side, like the example here, they get the 1 spray. What does that mean for you? That means that on the side of everyone who's getting the 2 sprays, that gives you your 6 points, 2, 4, 6. And everyone on the side who's getting the 4 sprays, that gives you 1 point, 1, 2, 3. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, already gets you your $25. But what I see that's so powerful about that is that you needed 6 points, it took you 3 people. You need 3 points, it still took you 3 people. That's the power of getting the 10 sprays. Not only do you get 2 free, but you also increase how quickly you can earn. Now let me show you something that's going to make it a little bit more clear about that. This is here. So 1 cycle is, like we said, that's the 6 and 3, that's $25. That means that that year you'll make $300 in residual income. You'll get $25 every single month. But let's say that you have 100 cycles, okay? So if you think about it, 6 plus 3 is 9 times 100. So let's say you have 900 people in your organization, evened out on both sides. That means that you're going to get a monthly bonus of $2,500, which means you get a yearly total of $30,000 in your part-time. Isn't that what's so great about that? Is that this doesn't even have to be full-time, where you can get less than 1,000 people in your organization and you could be making an additional $2,500. What would that do for your household? What would that do for your family if you were able to bring in another $2,500 in residual income every single month? There are people right now, ladies and gentlemen, who don't make that in a year, and you could have it every single month working in your part-time. And you know what makes it so great is that that's the key to network marketing, is that it's not just about being a network marketer. You don't have to get online and get all bubbly and be excited about talking about the presentation like me. company. No, the great thing about it is that it's a vehicle to get you where you want to go. You want to do something else in your life, you want to start your own business, you want to, run your own company, you want to stay home with your kids, you want to just relax and play golf all day, whatever. You can use this as a vehicle to get you there. And because we all work as a team, all of these tools and all of these resources that you see are going to be at your disposal. And not only that, but we train you for all of this stuff, which is great. So here's something that I get really, really excited about. Because I know I get excited about everything, right? Okay, so because Mel and Amy are distributors and they wanted to make sure that we were not only walking the walk, but talking the talk, or talking the talk and walking the walk, they made your LCQ, which is your car bonus, and your DCQ on the residual income. So a lot of people, they have it on the front end, which was that $150 cycle, which means that people got to keep on adding. But when you do it on the back end, that's the residual income. That's the people who are already on it, who are just going to use it every. And if you get 100 points on one side and 50 points on the other, you can get a $600 car payment from the company. And we already know that it's happening. It's already happened in pre-launch. I believe 7 people have qualified. 2 people have already picked up their cars. We saw that at the West Coast Regional in August. It's absolutely amazing. But let me show you something that's even more amazing. So you know how I said you need 100 points and 50 points, 100 on one side and 50 on the other? Think about it like this. Let's say everybody gets that auto ship spray of 10, right? So they're getting the 2 sprays for free. You're getting the 2 points. That means that if you equate that points into people, you need 50 people on one side and 25 people on your other leg to have the company pay a $600 car payment for you, BMW or Mercedes. That is absolutely astronomical. And people have told Mel and Amy all the time, you guys are crazy. That's too easy to get. No, you're going to break out the company. No, they're not. They've been doing this for 10 years. They know exactly what they're doing. Their first check in network marketing was $16.84. They said nobody's going to have to go through that again. And so they wanted to make sure that you had every opportunity to succeed with an amazing company, with amazing products, but also with all of these little bonuses tucked in here and there so that you can be excited about succeeding and being very, very successful. So that gets me really, really thrilled. Well, everything gets me really, really thrilled. The next one is the executive bonus, and this is the last bonus. We've already gone through all 10, so I apologize we had a couple glitches, but we've already gone through all 10. So these executive bonuses mean this. If you cycle on the 4 and 2 14 times, you become a 1-star, and you get $2,000 a week. You'll have made that for cycling 14 times, but you'll also get a bonus of $2,000. But here's the kicker, guys. Lean in close. If you cycle 170 times, and that can happen in pre-launch because, like I said, you know somebody in Dubai, you know somebody in the Philippines that can fill up your whole leg. Imagine that. You become a 10-star executive. You're going to make $25,000 that week. But instead of giving you a bonus of $25,000, they're going to give you a bonus of $50,000. That means you make $75,000 in a week. In a week, you guys, let that settle in. That is astronomical, okay? And that is only one different way of all the 10 different ways that you get paid. So a lot of you are probably sitting there and you're like, how do I get started? This is absolutely amazing. What do I need to do? Here's what you need to do. You need to make a decision about your life and what package that you want to sign up at. Now, I always hear this, and it's so interesting to me because I don't think about it anymore because it's been such a long time. But when we first started our grass, we do a synthetic grass company. So you guys know the fake grass, Easy Turf if you live out here in California. We started a synthetic grass company in 2004. And when we joined, we had to pay $2,500 for a membership. And I'll tell you what they gave us. Nothing. All they said is, hey, you have the right to call us and order grass that you still have to pay for. But we're not going to do that to you here. What you get here is that you get 20 sprays plus some samples, and you'll get an auto ship order every single month. That's inventory for you to start your business. I wish that it would have only been $500 or $400 for us to join the grass business, and they gave us inventory, but that wasn't the case. But that's the great thing about network marketing. This first package that you're going to get not only is going to qualify you for all the bonus, give you access to all the bonuses that we just talked about, but you get starting inventory so you can start using these products and develop your own product testimony. That is what's really, really great. So here's what I want you to do. Now you've seen the compensation plan, you've heard me talk. Now you need to get back to the person who invited you to this call, and I'll tell you why. Because you're on this call for a reason. You're on this call because you know that it's time to do something different. I have to tell you folks, and you might not like what I'm going to say right now, but the 40-40 plan is over. You can't work 40 hours a day for 40 years and retire with a nice pension. If you can, email me because I'd love to know what company you work for. It's just not happening anymore. And then even if you do, you might work for the government, and heck, you're probably a four-load right now. So you think that's going to happen in the future? Absolutely. The only way you can control your own destiny, control your own income, have financial freedom is to own your own business. And Team Effort Network is going to give you that opportunity. But the great thing about it is you don't have to go it alone. When we started the DeGrasse business, we didn't know anything about it, and worse than that, we didn't have anybody who could help us, because now you have people who have already made it, who are already successful, who will be there to help you every step of the way if you're going to be coachable. It's absolutely exciting. And so, once you sign up, you're going to get a welcome package. You're going to get sprays. You're going to get to meet with your sponsor. They're going to show you all the ropes on how you can be successful. And so I hope you guys make a good decision, because let me tell you this, if you're living the same life today that you did 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it's time to make a change. It's time to do something different. And I've looked around. And I'm telling you, I've heard it said over and over again, if you can't be successful with this network marketing company, you might not be successful with any network marketing company. But you know what? The variable in all of this is going to be you. So I hope you make the great decision, and I hope you guys decide to join us. And now I'll go ahead and open up the floor if you guys have any questions. But as always, it's such a pleasure to talk about this. And I get really, really excited because I love when people have an opportunity to change their lives, when you don't have to live that same life that you've been living, and that you can do something different. So if you guys, the presentation is officially over, but I will definitely take any questions that you guys have. And if you guys want to email me, you can email me at nikishabond@yahoo.com. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. If you want to say something privately and just take it offline, I'll be able to help you there. But other than that, everybody have a wonderful evening, and we will talk next Thursday. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, thank you, Richard. I love that you come on, even though it's like super early in the morning for you. I don't know if I would get up that early. I'm not a morning person. Unless I stayed up that late, then I wouldn't have a problem with that. Thank you, guys. Good night.